Hi student, welcome in my new video number part 11 surface area of volume class 10 mathematics. This is the problem classes that are sending the questions from your side. So we take the first question sent from your side. The question is a sphere and a cube have equal surface area so that the ratio of the volume of a sphere of to that of the cube is root 6:5 root pi. The question number 18 sent from your side. A sphere and the cube have equal surface area. Means surface area of a sphere is equal to surface area of cube. This is given that have equal surface area, not I say volume. Surface area is equal. And find the ratio of the volume of a sphere to the cube. First sphere, so volume of a sphere upon volume of cube is root 6 upon root pi. This want to prove that. So don't be any types of hesitation or any types of confusion. Directly try to solve these steps. What's the given? Surface area of a sphere is equal to surface area of cube. Let the radius of the sphere is r and the side of the cube is a. You know, surface area of a sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. Surface area of cube 4 pi r square. This is the 6a square. Surface area, we take the volume formula of volume. Just confused. Surface area of sphere is equal to surface area of cube. Surface area of sphere 4 pi r square. Surface area of cube 6a square. So we want to make a relationship between a and r. Either you find the value of a or you find the value of r. So we can find the value of a. So 4 pi r square by 6. So a is equal to in square root 4 pi r square upon 6. I'll leave the question as it is. First equation. We want to the volume of sphere upon volume of cube. So volume of sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is a cube. Which only we can put the formula. Then replace a is equal to this. So 4 by 3 pi r cube same. 4 pi r square by 6 whole root is the value of a, and this is whole cube. Numerator same as denominator a cube, so a value cube. Then 4 by 3 pi r cube. Then this root solve, so it means 2 root pi r upon root 6 whole to the power 3. Only root can be solved. You can say 2 root pi r upon root 6. Nothing is cancelled out. Then 4 pi r square upon 3 is same as 2 power 3. This is 8. Root power 3, that means similarly beta, if root 2 cube means root 2 root 2 root 2. If I take x, so x, this to make a x root x. Similarly here root pi whole cube, that is pi root pi R cube same as root 6 cube same 6 root 6. This send to upside. 4 2s are 8. Pi cancel. 2r cancel. What's remain? 6 root 6 upon 3 into 2 into root pi and 1r. Sorry, here r cube. So r cube cancel. No r remain. 6 cancel. Only remain root 6 upon root pi. So root 6 is to root pi. Only some patience and solve it. So same method apply to solve all the questions. Pause window down. Let's see next question. You are showing Deepa runs industry in a set which is the shape of cuboid surmounted by a half cylinder. The base of the set is of the dimensions 7, 15 and the height of the cubical portion is 8 meter. Find the volume of the air. First we draw the figure. Cubical base of height 8, dimension 7, 8 and the 7 breadth, 15 is length and the height is 8 meter. Is surmounted by the half cylinder. So find the volume. Height is 15 meter. Find the volume of air inside them. And next, suppose the machinery in the shed occupy a total space of 300 meter cube. And there are 20 workers, each of whom occupy above 0.08 meter cube space on an average. Then how much air is in the shed? Means total occupy space, total space. Set first. Total space 300 meter cube. Suppose the machinery in the shed occupy a total space. Total space of machine 300 meter cube. Number of workers 20. Each of whom occupy above 0.8. Each worker occupies space 0.8 meter cube. 0.08 meter cube. Then how much air? Volume of air inside it. And the third question is find the internal surface area of shed excluding floor. Total surface area of shed excluding floor. We have to explain the question. Then we explain the question just like in the theoretical one. This is the cuboid base and this is the half cylinder. So this half cylinder is fitted just like this. Cuboid space is downside and the half cylinder is seat this. So the cuboid length, breadth or height you can say, or you say 50 meter length, 7 meter breadth, 8 meter height, and the half cylinder want two dimensions, radius and height. So this base is the diameter, means you can say diameter is equal to 7 meter. So the radius is equal to 7 by 2 meter, and the height of the cylindrical portion, that is this is 15 meter. This is for cylinder, and the for cuboid length 15 meter, breadth 7 meter, height 8 meter. Because here is the combination of two figures, so you have to find the dimension of each. Then firstly you want to find the volume of air, volume of space. So total volume of shed, volume of half cylinder plus volume of cuboid. There is no confusion between the volumes or the surface area, because volume means normally add all the figures which are combined. This is the pi r square h is the volume of cylinder, half, length, breadth, height. Put all the values. 22 by 7 r, 7 by 2, 7 by 2, h 15, and this is by 2 is same as, plus length into breadth into height. 7 cancel, 2 11 cancel, then 11 7 ja 77 into 15, 15 7 ja 105, 15 7 ja 105 plus 10 115 plus 105, 15 8 ja 120, and 120 into 7 840. This is 4 2s are 8, 3 remain, 4 8 is 32, 3 remain, 4 7 are 28, 2 remain, 4 5 20, 840. So you can say 868.75 meter cube is the volume of whole shed. Let's take the next second part. So that's the space inside the shed. If I say part second, total space of machinery part 300 meter cube, and total space occupied by 20 worker, that is space occupied by all workers is equal to 20 into 0.08, means 8 to 16, 1.6 meter cube space occupied by 20 workers. So total space for air, that means total volume 868.75 minus worker volume and minus machinery volume, because they both occupy the space, So where the worker and where the machine, they have no air. Inside their space doesn't matter. We have to think that they are solid machine. So then subtract it. 868.75 minus 301.6. So we take meter cube, subtract them. 60, 5, 7, 6, 5. 567.15 meter cube air inside in the set. Then third, total surface area of shed excluding floor, means we not take any types of interest with the floor. If we talk about this, so this is the fact. So cylindrical portion is only the half, means all surface are half. CSA half, top circle half, back circle both circular half, means cylinder total surface area is only directly half. But about the cuboid, there is in between, there is no separation, open air. So only this, only 4 walls and the floor is excluded. Means you can say total surface area of shed excluding floor. So total surface area of cylinder by 2 plus area of 4 walls, all 4 walls area and the cylinder's half. So 2 pi r bracket r plus r h plus r by 2 h l plus b. They are able to see here. Yes, 1 2 lines we can write. 22 by 7 and the radius is 7 by 2. H plus R 15 plus 3.5. 2 is cancelled, doesn't matter. 7 cancel, 2 11 cancel. So 11 into 18.5 plus, we take the capital dimension, 2 into h, that is 8, L 15 plus B 7. So 8 to the 16 into 22. So what do you say? 11 5 is 55, carry 5, 11 is 88, 8 plus 5 93, 9, 11 is 11 plus 9 20 plus 16 to 32, 16 to 33, 2 plus 3 35. That means 5.5 meter square is the surface area of all shed excluding floor. Okay, I hope you understand the question. Pause with note down. Any doubts you can ask me again. See one question. The area of 3 adjacent faces of a cuboid are x, y and z. If the volume is V, prove that V square is equal to x, y, z. That's wants to prove that. A very simple question if I understand. Only see the figure. First face, back. Second face, top, bottom. And third is the side. this is length, this is breadth, and this is height. So the question say the three adjacent faces area are x, y, z. First face area, that is x, is equal to first length into breadth. Second face area, that is y. Y, suppose here, this, so this is length and this is height. Length into height. Third face area, that is z. Third dimension, this, breadth into height. We want to multiply x, y, z, improving part. So multiply equation first, second, and third. So x, y, z, left, right, and right. You can say L square, B square, H square. L, B, H whole square, and you know the formula to find the volume is length into breadth into height, that is V square. Hence proved. These questions comes in very competitive examinations, just like MCQs question, and they are very high thinking questions. So pause, we note down.